Alright, since this is doom and gloom time, and this is the time to basically tell billion-dollar corporations what to do and tell them what they need to do to succeed and give them advice, I think it's time for myself to give my 2 cents. What Microsoft needs to do is make games. Well, it's not like they have 4 games coming out this year. Oh wait, they do. But we need more games, even though they got a pretty good amount of games this year. They need to make more. Although 4 games a year is actually good for a first party. That's always been considered good. They need more. And demanding more games, that means you're a fanboy? Because we want more than the average? Look, we need 100 exclusives a year. Even though the other companies aren't doing that, we need 100 a year. We demand more. 4 a year is not enough, even though it usually is. But anyways, we need to know a roadmap, and we also need good games, Microsoft. This is what you need to do to get a 10. Number 1, you need a kid. You need a kid, so when you make a game, it makes us feel like better fathers. When I helped Atreus climb that rock in God of War, that made me feel like, I'm only 22, but it made me feel like the best father I could be. Helping Atreus shoot the arrow and shoot the boar. Help me be a father. And I'm ready to parent. Alright, number 2. What you need is, you need rock climbing segments. Every good exclusive, or every good game, has to have rock climbing. Because in God of War, when you climb those rocks, man, it reminded me just like the other 10 out of 10 game, Uncharted, and the other 10 out of 10 game, Horizon. You need to have those rock climbing segments. Number 3, you gotta have segments where you're standing on a structure that's collapsing. Yes, exactly what I said right there. I want you to stand on a bridge or stand on a building that falls, and your main character barely makes it out. He makes it out with an inch of his life, just like Nathan Drake does in every game, and just like in God of War. That is what you need. You need to make it out within an inch of your life. And the last thing we need is exposition. We need to have a game that's heavy story focused, and that has parts in the game where you're walking slowly behind another character while they're explaining to you what you're doing. That is what you need. Co-op, forget that. Forget fun multiplayer. Forget replay value. Those are the 3 things you need for a 10 out of 10 right there. All this variety that you have with, a co-op pirate game, a co-op zombie survival game, a co-op RoboCop game, and a co-op racing game. All that variety, fuck that. You need nothing but cinematic games with photorealistic graphics that aren't really doing anything new. You do not need cloud computing. You do not need a game where you could blow up an entire freaking city. You don't need that. You need a game where you can build and fortify a base that you have to protect. You need games with permadeath. You just need to make standard cinematic games where you're falling on a structure and barely make it out. Games with children. You need games with platforming. Not even really platform. Rock climbing. You need games with heavy exposition. That is what you need. Microsoft, enough with this 4 games a year shit, even though that's the industry average and that's a good number. Fuck that. We need 100 a year. And what we need is, we need to know every single thing you're doing. We need to know about games that don't even have gameplay yet, like Death Stranding. We need 3 trailers of a game with 0 gameplay, like Death Stranding. We need you to announce games that aren't even games yet, like Death Stranding. At Microsoft, that's what you gotta do. And, to be a successful YouTuber, you gotta make the same video every week. You gotta make, 3 live streams a day, talking about the same shit every fucking week. Okay? And, people like, oh, fucking, the last Perfect Dark was shit. Why do you want a new one? The last Spider-Man was shit, but the new one's gotta be amazing. Yeah, peace out.